beautiful creatures. Smiley here with a bit of an intuitive reading for you. If this resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. And I still haven't got around to setting up my PayPal, but I will get that done on my channel. Okay, first cards of the day. Listen to your body. If you're tired, rest. If you are feeling dried out or wrung out, get some water, get some outside, recharge. Let me grab my glasses so I can see if I give a fuck. No, still nothing. Some of you are maybe, giving too much energy to things that you actually don't need to care about, and or, putting too much effort into things that aren't actually needing it. Love is the answer. A lot of you are probably feeling tired and like really quite frustrated with things that are happening and or shifts that are happening and or people during your process. So make sure that you're tackling things with love and good intent. Don't quit. Nearly there. A lot of you are completing cycles and or closing cycles. Quite often things are hardest just before we finalize them. So, and I'd say that's confirmation. So make sure you're not quitting, just right before the finish line, because quite often, things are hardest just before we get them finished. And, with all that effort we've all put in, oh, goodness, okay, thank you, Spirit. Are you doing your self-care? Like I said before, make sure you're looking after yourself, eating properly, sleeping properly, hydrating. If you get stuck, make sure you're asking your ancestors for guidance. That is what they're there for, and your spirit guides, they're here to help us along the way when we get overwhelmed or feeling lost and confused. Boundaries, make sure you're setting some healthy boundaries, and don't allow people to be taking advantage to try and pull you back. Being that you're so close, to finalizing things for yourself or for your shadow work or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Messages from a past loved one. And on the back here I've got W, the letter W, and the number 23. So, make sure you are paying attention to your surroundings, feathers, coins, synchronicities. For some of you, it'll be just literally like something that symbolizes that specific loved one. I'll give you an example. Like my nan, when she used to show up at my mum's house, she used to spill the baby powder. And the reason for that is because back in her day, they didn't have deodorant, so they used to wear talc. And so that was her way of letting my mum know that she'd been around. Block you. Fuck no, you're going to watch me rise. Don't be afraid to, obviously if you need to block people. But, like for the most part, just because people are saying crap and doing things doesn't mean you need to be paying any attention to that. You can let them go ahead and do what they're doing and still not have it affect you. Being selective is just another way of reinforcing standards. Again, boundaries, standards, same but different. It is okay to have standards, and whatever your standards are, it is okay to reinforce that regardless of what people think or say or do. It is what it is. So for the most part, whatever standards you set are whatever you're going to create. Kind of like that old saying, you are the company you keep, kind of like that, but different. And I'm just going to check the back of these and make sure I haven't missed anything for you guys. Hey, mister, have you seen my pudding? So in regards to being selective, I'd say for some of you that's in relationships, and make sure that just because you love someone, they're not taking advantage of you, because love shouldn't take advantage. Energy never lies. Make sure you're being mindful of the energy that you are spending time in and around. you know, because quite often, you know, people can talk shit, but energy doesn't lie. We've also got the letter R and the number 18, the letter N and the number 14, the letter I and the number 9, the letter J and the number 10. Generals only, VIP access. Maybe you need to, again, review the company you're keeping, and make sure that you are keeping the best quality company you could be keeping, and or don't be afraid to shut down, you know, old circles, old relationships, whatever it is you need to pay attention to and sort out. Make sure you're doing that. All right. Well, beautiful creatures, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch for a bit. You should be seeing me daily, multiple times a day now, hopefully. Peace, love, and light.